Flyover news, we are Flyover News. So I'm out bright and early this morning. Got out about 7:15, 7:30. We're gonna finish this fence. So we started this out here in front. It had an old 50-year-old chain link fence that was all beat up. We've replaced it with this board fence, and we're putting wire on the outside of it so that the board fence will keep the cows out there, and the wire will keep the world's greatest schnauzer in here. And so we did this part first, then we did across the back, and we put a gate, drive-through gate in, and then we did part of this side, and now we're doing the last. We've got about 60 feet here, and I've got one more post hole to dig, and I will have all the post holes dug. And yes, I'm doing it the hard way. I'm doing it with post hole diggers. You know, I've got a tractor, but I don't have an implement. It's not worth buying the implement. I don't want to rent it. If you rent it, then you feel obligated to do it all at one time, and so we just do, 10 posts or so at a time, or 8 or 10 posts at a time, and call it good. So anyway, this is our project for this week. We'll set these posts today, set them in concrete, let them set up, and then we'll get the nail gun and we'll nail all the boards on it tomorrow. Yeah, so when we do these, we always put the post up first. We leave the chain link up as long as we can so we can keep the varmints out, the dogs in. But we had to pull this post up because it ended up being right next to where we needed a post. So we pulled this one up, used the tractor to chain. It just pulls it right up out of the ground, no problem. The radio says it's 94 degrees and the heat index is 110. And it's about 12:30, so we are going in and gonna chill. Okay, here we are for day 2. Our post is set up good, concrete set up nice. So our first part of today is we will take the rest of the chain link down. We'll have to unclip it all, and we'll roll the fence up and cut all the wire off of it and everything. We'll take the top rail out, and we will pull up all the posts. We'll use the tractor and the chain. We'll pull up the post. I'll show you a little trick that you can do with the tractor when we get ready to do that. So what we do is we put it on a little local Facebook page down here in southeastern Oklahoma, and we put free to a good home, and someone will come get it very quickly. The economics of this deal do not depend on us reselling old chain link, and if people can use it and get some good out of it, we like to just give it away and let them have it. So anyway, it looks like I see movement in the bedroom there. I see movement. So I'm gonna start cutting all the chain link off here, and I'm sure she'll be out in a little bit and wanting to help. Okay, so we've got all the fence disassembled. It's all rolled up. Janice did an awesome job. It's down there. We're gonna put it with the other roll from the other part and give it away shortly. And so I'll show you something this tractor will do that it's not supposed to. So it's a Kubota L3901, and this tractor is designed so that it will run without anybody sitting in the seat, but it will not go anywhere. When you push, it's a hydrostat, when you push this pedal to go forward or backwards, the engine stops because it says there's nobody in the seat and I don't want to run over you. And what I've found is that with this tractor running, you can just tap the pedal just gently and it will creep forward. It'll creep like so. Just touch it with your hand. It'll creep forward just a little bit. Now the trick is, you don't want your foot under here, right? This would be a problem. So really, I would never suggest that anyone do this because someone might get hurt, and that would be a terrible thing. You would not want to do this at home. You would not want to do this in a hurricane. You would not want to do this on someone else's property. You would not want to do this, but you can. And so with the tractor running, you can run the lift from here. You can creep it forward, you can creep it back, and you can tie on to this post with the chain that's in that bucket, and I'll tie it on in a minute, and then pull this post up by yourself without having to get in and out of the tractor, which is a time saver, or without needing someone there to tie onto it for you while you run the tractor. Again, don't do this in the privacy of your own home. This is not recommended. Kubota would say, I can't believe you're suggesting that. Okay, so we've tied on. The first thing you need to do is have you or your buddy weld hooks onto your tractor, like so. I can't believe they make them without hooks, but they do. Grab the pole time or two, tied on with the chain, tractor's running. Okay, so that's how you do it by yourself. You tie onto it, you work the tractor from the outside. So yeah, so we're working on this fence, and I've got this great little air compressor. I bought this at Home Depot. Gave like $99 for it a few years back. It's awesome. It came with a hose to run nail guns and things like that, and it also came with a hose to air up your tire. So you can, and there's a switch on the back, you can flip it so it does either one. It charges, small tank, but it pumps a lot of air, and it does really, really well. So then I use it with this Seneco framing nail gun I've had for a long time. It works great, and we just continue putting up fence. We're getting close to done. Have to tack it all down. Be down to this end, and then hang the gate on the end of it. Okay, so we actually had a thunderstorm blow up about the time we finished doing all the nailing all the boards on. And it cooled things off, turned it into a real nice afternoon. We kind of took it easy, and then we came out and we've actually we've hung this gate. We hung a little walk-through gate right here on the side, on the end. It's a Tractor Supply gate. So yeah, we put all this up today down this stretch. We hung this gate. It's advertised as a 4-foot gate, 48 inches. The gate itself is actually 44 inches, and then they plan on 3 or 4 inches here where you hinge it. And it just sits on the screws, put them in nice and straight, make sure you get them straight and level, put a level on top of the gate, and you can't go wrong. It's a nice little gate, swings both directions, and we are almost done with this project. Just got to put some wire on it tomorrow, and we'll have it knocked out. Okay, here it is. It's about 9 in the morning. We've been out here a little while. We're putting the wire on the outside of the fence. We tack it to the fence with the staples, and then we'll come back and tack it to the posts at the bottom. But the idea is you have to stretch this wire. You know, you have to stretch it pretty tight so it's not wrinkly, and so we have a unique way of stretching it. We stretch it like this. We pull the Ranger. We pull it a little bit tight with the Ranger, but mainly we just kind of snug it up, and then we use just a strap and we crank it nice and tight, and that works pretty good. Stretch it and then nail it to it. Okay, so we've got it all nailed up. What we've got to do is go along the bottom for 120 feet and rake it out so that it will suck up smooth, because right now it's not the way it's supposed to be. We will tack it to these posts. Okay, so that's the end of our project. We're really happy. We have needed to swap that fence out for a couple of 3 years. It has been an eyesore. It's taken us a little bit of time, you know. It's 340 feet of fence and we did it about 80 foot at a time. But, you know, when you get our age, the heat bothers you worse, digging post holes bothers you worse, all of it does. But we're real pleased with the way it came out. But I want to say thanks for watching. We appreciate you. We are Flyover News. Please click like if you like this video and subscribe to our channel, and we'll be making some more of these type of videos. We're Flyover News, Flyover News. We are Flyover News. Thank you.